Luxembourg calls Trump a criminal and political pyromaniac who should be sent to criminal court.
Here's a summary of the article.
Luxembourg's Foreign Minister Jean Asselborn had skewered President Donald Trump over the riot at the U.S. Capitol in an interview on January 7, making it clear that any visit from Pompeo could prove awkward. Trump is a criminal, a political pyromaniac who should be sent to criminal court. He's a person who was elected democratically but who isn't interested in democracy in the slightest, Asselborn said in the interview with RTL Radio, per France 24 reporter Philip Crowther. The people who are truly responsible are Trump and members of the GOP. People like Ted Cruz and other elected Republicans are responsible because they acted like Trump's poodles, Asselborn added. The cancellation of Pompeo's final European trip as top U.S. diplomat is yet another example of the fallout from the events of January 6, when Trump provoked a mob of his supporters into swarming the U.S. Capitol in what amounted to an attempted coup. The Trump administration has taken a unilateral, antagonistic approach to foreign affairs since day one. Asselborn was also not alone among European allies who condemned Trump after the Capitol siege. I deeply regret that since November, President Trump has not accepted that he lost, and did not do so again yesterday, Merkel said last Thursday, a day after the siege.
This post received a score of 58,000, with an upvote ratio of 81%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Political pyromaniac XD, I'm stealing that one.
New band name, I call it.
Presidential harassment has now officially renamed itself to Political Pyromaniac, you late bro.
Just be sure not to get them confused with normal pyromaniacs. We have a reputation to uphold, after all.
I had a reputation, but then it burned down.
But then you burned it down.
Nah, he's smart. Not incriminating himself.
Mistakes were made. Fires were started.
So, Luxembourg is definitely off the table for the Trump family to make a run for.
I think they have an extradition treaty with the USA, so they'd have always been off that table.
They're also a tiny banking nation that probably already doesn't lend to the Trump family.
Of course they don't lend to them. Luxembourg actually has money.
This is how they keep it.
The true deep state.
You gotta appreciate the alliteration.
All right, don't practice your alliteration on me.
Alliteration always amuses aficionados. Although assonance actually affords approval.
Assonance noun, assonances plural noun in poetry, the repetition of the sound of a vowel or diphthong in non-riming stressed syllables near enough to each other for the echo to be discernible, e.g., penitence, reticence, compare with alliteration.
Finally, a country officially calling out the glaring truth. No, disapproval, regrettable, shocking, and other diplomatic euphemisms.
It's got a rake on him that it's one of the wealthiest nations and the seat of judicial authority in the EU. He has no fucking clue what Luxembourg is.
Next he'll try to buy it.
Or trade for it. Or fuck it if it's blonde, female, related and under 15. I got cousins calling from third world countries making fun of America. So embarrassing.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on Tuesday cancelled a trip to Europe at the last minute after top diplomats and European Union officials refused to meet with him, and Luxembourg's foreign minister appeared to be leading the charge in this regard, per Reuters. Allies were reportedly too embarrassed to meet with America's top diplomat.
It would be nice if Obama would be a special ambassador for a year or so to go around the world helping to rebuild international relationships.
Nah, let that man enjoy retirement instead of cleaning up Trump's mess.
I bet Obama would probably enjoy touring the world and shitting on Trump to everyone that'll listen.
He already dunked on Trump by making the world laugh at his racism. No humiliation would top that, being laughed at for your ideals by everybody you want respect from.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.